I asked Marianne to pick up something nice for me in Mexico. I didn't expect it to be this nice. What about you, child? What did you bring me?
His is arriving on Friday.
Leon.
What's all that about?
Michael doesn't like to talk about it.
I understand, dear. You're superstitious about him. It is a him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank heavens. There's so few things you can count on these days. Now, follow me, children. I want the whole family together while I clear the air. So Andy died.
And came back as Anna Madrigal?
It's a nice name, don't you think? It's an anagram.
Did you know?
I didn't know she was my father.
But she knew my past. She's the only one who did. So, Burke, it's not too late to back out.
Please. I'm so proud of you. I think Mona's the luckiest person in town.
I don't believe you.
You'll manage. So, if there are no more questions.
Wait a minute. How can Anna Madrigal be an anagram for Andy Ramsey?
I said it was an anagram. I didn't say what for.
So what is it?
Well, dear, you're talking to a woman of mystery.
Late date. You seeing someone now?
You could say that. You okay?
Yeah, sure.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
It's just that when she told us, a whole lot of other things started to make sense.
Like what?
You have to promise not to tell.
Sure.
Well, there was this awful man who moved into the Pent Shack last year. Norman Neal Williams. He was always nosing around, asking questions. Then on Christmas Eve, I found out he'd been investigating Mrs. Madrigal. He'd made up a big file on her like she was some sort of criminal.
Well, what did he do with the file?
He didn't do anything. I burned it.
Did he know you burned it?
No.
So where is he now?
I don't know exactly. He just kind of dropped out of sight.
He won't come chasing after you then.
I hope not.
Doctor, gynecologist.
What was the purpose of your visit?
Business.
I do not know you.
Come on, big boy. You remember we bumped into each other at the roller rink in South City, 1948, I believe it was.
You're an asshole, you know that?
Did you miss me?
That gray-haired man behind you is the most distinguished gynecologist on the West Coast.
He has dandruff.
He knows me.
I'd never hire a gynecologist with dandruff.
Would you at least slow down?
Why, you want to smooch?
I'll punch you out, so help me.
You're a stuffy old bastard, you know that?
Satisfied?
Satiated.
We've been avoiding roses. At least we've been trying to, and walkways.
But as long as we keep doing that, we're just going to keep avoiding the cause of your amnesia. I think we should be dealing with it.
So what do you want me to do? Camp out in a rose garden?
Well, yes. Something like that.
Forget it!
Look, there's this warehouse south of Market where they sell flowers. All the retailers go there.
At 5 in the morning, no doubt.
3.
Ouch.
Oh, we could stay out all night long. Find a little place with onion soup like they do in Paris. We could turn it into a real adventure.
No.
Don't you see? I mean, if we expose you to a lot of roses, I mean, thousands of them, we might just short circuit whatever it is that's freaking you.
Terrific.
I mean, it wouldn't be like a surprise or anything. You could prepare yourself, and I'd be with you.
And just when do you want to pull off this caper?
Well,
Tonight, right? Okay.
where are you going?
Well, I have to change, don't I? Will jeans do, or do we need a tuxedo for layout? Now, where are you going?
If I'm going to deflower you, you could at least return the favor.
Anita Bryant was once known as an orange juice saleswoman. Not anymore. With a religious fervor that has made her America's most controversial woman overnight, she has been selling her Save Our Children group.
I love homosexuals, if you can believe that.
What the hell?
I love them enough to tell them the truth, because I know that there is hope for the homosexuals, that if they're willing to turn from sin the same as any individual, that they can be ex-homosexuals the same as there can be an ex-murderer, an ex-thief, or ex-anybody.
Her group is crusading to repeal a new Dade County law which protects homosexuals in jobs and housing. Anita Bryant began her fight at her church, where the congregation believes the new law...
John, my folks grow oranges. Shit is happening in their own backyard.
Says no homosexual should have the right to teach her 4 children. She's stumping Miami with that message to those who call her a religious...
Probably out saving the children right now. They're saving them from me.
Do they even know about you?
Not yet.
You think they're ready?
They'll never be ready. They're past changing. They just get more the same.
Then why?
I love them, John. They don't even know who I am.
Well, they're 3,000 miles away. Can't they just keep assuming that you're...
An eccentric old bachelor. That's what they call them in Orlando. Uncle Roger was one. Taught English and raised daylilies. Made these little puppets out of knotted handkerchiefs. Everybody liked him because he played by the rules. Never made him think about it. Right till the day he died. I never saw him touch another human being. Not one. Hope to God he got laid.
But it's kind of glamorous at the same time. Remember Audrey Hepburn in Charade? You aren't nervous, are you?
The word is numb.
You want me to go first?
I'm ready.
We can leave anytime you want.
Let's do it.
Got a will call.
Excuse me. Do you have any roses?
Over there, but they're all wholesale, love.
Now, Burke, I want you to let me know if at any point...
It's okay, sweetheart. Promise. It's all right. Go closer.
You want to go a little closer?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
It was a crummy idea. We should never have come here.
Did you see the guy with the hair transplant?
Yes?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn he recognized me.
Are you sure?
No, but it was like I startled him.
You wait here. Wait here?
John? John? Something's wrong.
Oh, you're just dreaming. Sport, it's okay.
No, it's not. I can't move. It's my legs. I can't move my legs.
Marianne. Burke and Marianne are here.
Did you wake them?
No, we were. What's the matter?
We're working on that. My legs have gone to sleep.
You feel that?
No. No.
How about this?
Yes.
Good.
Look at my ass. What's going on?
I'm taking you to the hospital.
Call your parents.
I'd rather you didn't.
I think we should, Mouse. I think your family deserves to know.
This is my family.
We'll meet you there. Yeah.
Dr. Mansfield, please report to ICU. Dr. Mansfield, please report to ICU.
We're going to do a spinal.
I don't know what that means.
A lumbar puncture. They'll check for elevated protein levels, diminish white cells. They think it's Guillain-Barré.
John, translation.
It's a rare form of paralysis. It starts in the feet and the legs, usually, and it climbs. Nobody knows what causes it, and lots of times it goes away completely. The only real risk is to his respiratory system. If the paralysis advances enough to impede breathing,
Yes?
then they'll perform a tracheotomy.
It's that serious? Well, what do the doctors say? What can they do?
Nothing. It's like watching somebody sink in quicksand.
What did you tell Dee Dee? Oh, the truth? Well, in part. I told her I was going to the family house in Napa. She wasn't listening. She's so distracted lately. Didn't I read she's pregnant? Very. She's expecting twins. Aren't you nervous about leaving? No, How long is this going to take? It depends. On what? On how much you like it. Well, a few days won't hurt. Anyway, she has the most divine young gynecologist. I am a little tired of playing the doting grandmother.
You won't have to worry about that at Pinus. Most of us are grandmothers, but you're shot at dawn if you talk about it. Open the glove compartment, darling.
Why?
Just do it. You see that little silver pill box?
Yes.
Look in the back. You'll find a thermos.
Uh-huh.
I want you to pour yourself a nice cup of apple juice and take a vitamin Q tablet.
Vitamin Q?
Don't ask questions. You're in our hands now.
For God's sake, Marianne, 3 typos. 3! Christ, I could do better with a Kelly girl.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Beecham. I can't concentrate today. I have a friend who's sick.
Boyfriend?
No, he's a good friend.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I can't afford to give you any time off right now.
I didn't ask for any.
You were crying. I've seen that routine before.
It's not a routine. Give me the letter.
You don't have to get sullen about it.
Give me the letter.
You're pushing it, girl. You think I won't shit-can you just because you work for the old man? Or better still, because I screwed you a couple of times?
Oh, actually, I think about you as little as possible.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett dumb shit made a funny.
I'm leaving.
You goddamn right you're leaving. Jesus H. Christ, how long do you think I could stomach you and your cutesy pie cartoons on the file cabinets?
Fine. You can do your own decor. You know, you can call some of your chic closet case friends. Maybe they can help you out.
You're as common as they come.
Maybe.
Maybe? Why do you think you're still a secretary, sweetie pie? Because you're a dumb little bourgeois bitch, and you'll stay that way until somebody gives you a set of Tupperware for 20 years loyal secretarial service. Well, thank God it won't be me.
I have never met anyone as horrible.
You can forget the other agencies. There won't be any glowing recommendations from Halcyon.
Eat shit and die.
Too much of a good thing is wonderful.
A cheeseburger, an order of fries, and a chocolate shake. And step on it.
You're back.
You missed me.
Is the Pope Catholic?
Oh, you're sweet. Open up, Blue. We've got the new gal with us. You're going to like Bluegrass. Under normal circumstances, he's assigned to me, but, well, I like you, Fran. Take him.
Oh. No, I couldn't. Oh.
Shh.
Sending backup. 1 Adam 14. You up 245 base.
Yeah,
Bruno, it's me.
I know a lot of me's.
Well, this is the me in Jackson Square. Do you have the man?
I got the person.
Okay, listen. My wife's going to a fashion show tomorrow night. It's out at the Palace of the Legion of Honor. She'll be driving her mother's Mercedes. You can't miss it. The license plate says Franny. F-R-A-N-N-I. You got that?
I got it.
How do you want the money?
10s and 20s. Meet me. Same place as before. I'll call a contact.
Listen, Bruno, I don't want her.
I know.
I won't accept responsibility if she's, if it's permanent. Is that perfectly clear?
You're a fucking prince.
I feel marvelous, Helena.
You can Jane if you like.
What?
Scream. We call it Janing. It's a sort of Tarzan yell for women, only it's a lot more fun. Go ahead. Go on. Give it a whirl.
All right.
Ah! No! No, that's not chaining, darling.
How do you?
You do it like this. Ha, 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 ha.
Where is everyone?
Hiding, probably. The other girls are a little wary of talking to youngsters. And technically, you're not 60 until tomorrow night.
What do I do till then?
Ask Birdsong.
Who? Who?
Oh, Mrs. Parrish, I didn't know you.
Yeah, that's all right, Birdsong. This is Mrs. Halcyon.
Hello.
How do you do? Birdsong is your houseboy. I'm a stash. Ta-ta.
Well, I suppose it's time for your bath.
Call for Dr. Fielding on line 2. Line 2, Dr. Fielding.
This is John Fielding.
What's up, Doc? I didn't exactly expect the trumpet fanfare, but after all this time, the least you could muster is a cheery hello.
Are you calling about your wife's pregnancy?
Actually, I thought you and I could get together and make a few babies. Just for old time's sake, mind you.
I'm going to hang up now.
Oh, come off it.
Dr. Crozier, please report to nurse.
I think I made it clear to you before. I don't want you to call me here. Or anywhere else, for that matter.
What's the matter? You going steady or something?
You're a slug, Beecham.
I'll bet you say that to all the boys.
Look at you. Queen's wet dream.
How you feeling?
Less and less. It's normal, isn't it?
Sure. It usually ascends. Before it gets better, that is.
Gotcha.
How's that? You feel it moving up?
It's kind of tingling. So what's in the bag? John. Oh, you remembered. God, this must be late 50s at least. I gotta see the ads. You know, whoopee cushions and that little metal thing that was supposed to turn you into a ventriloquist. You ever send off one of those? No, of course you didn't. And I bet you never read the Charles Atlas ads either.
And listen, asshole, if you were ever a 98-pound weakling, you sure got over it fast.
That'll go. And the pecs. I'll go down like a preacher's daughter. When will this be over, John?
It can run its course in a matter of weeks.
What the fuck? I'm gonna be paralyzed, aren't I?
I think so.
Then how am I gonna breathe?
It may not progress that far.
You poor bastard. Thought you had a fruit, you ended up with a vegetable.
Just shut up, will you?
Hold my hand.
Is that better?
It's kind of tingling.
Your hand?
Act 2, right? I don't want to die.
Just shut up.
I'm sorry. That was terribly Gene Wyman of me.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be right with you the whole time. Tomorrow night. You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
I'll call you there. Don't move till then. When I call, you run like hell up that hill to the Legion of Honor. It'll be sometime after 8 o'clock. You know how to get here?
I told you, man.
I promise you, punk. You screw this up, and you won't get the dough.
Okay.
Hi, it's Dee Dee.
Hey, how's the tummy?
Bigger.
But not better?
I don't know, really. I worry a lot.
About what?
Well, it's morbid. But sometimes I get the creepiest feeling that something horrible's gonna happen. My gynecologist tells me it's typical for first-timers, so I guess I just shouldn't worry about it. You need to get out more. Could you handle going to a Junior League fashion show tonight? I know it's late notice, but...
You free for lunch?
I used to be a model, Dee Dee, at Halcyon Communications.
What?
I was one of the adorable pantyhose girls.
Why didn't you say?
Well, for one thing, your husband fired me. And, I wasn't sure if you find him as big an asshole as I do.
Oh, God, Dor, we're separated, remember?
Yeah, but things are so goddamn mellow these days. You two could be taking S together or going to incompatibility rap sessions or whatever.
Why did he fire you?
I didn't show up for a couple of jobs. My skin was... I had a skin condition. And the whole time it was wearing off, I looked like hell. It's a long story, Dee Dee.
My precise words about me and Beecham. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
We'll fly it on the beach when you're feeling better.
I picked up your mail for you, Mouse. Do you want me to read it to you?
What is it? Pink slip from the Clap Clinic?
No. I think it's a letter from your parents.
Great.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Okay. Dear Mikey, your papa and I were glad to get your card from Acapulco. I guess you're back now. Please write to us. Also, how is Marianne, and when will we get a chance to meet her? Orlando has been real cold this winter, but I expect you heard all that on Walter Cronkite. Some of the oranges were frozen clear through. But Papa says for you not to worry, since we're still getting $3.50 a box. The only problem now is with the homosexuals. Shit, Mouse, maybe we should do this later.
No, go on.
Okay. Down in Dade County, they passed a law that says you can't refuse to hire homosexuals or even refuse to rent to them. Anita Bryant spoke out against it, bless her heart. I reckon that'll help, since she's a Christian mother of 4 and a Miss America runner-up. And Reverend Harker says since homosexuals can't reproduce, they have to recruit children.
She wouldn't say that if she knew, dear. Not about her own son.
She'd say it about somebody else's son. What's the difference?
Fuck, Mouse, if I could fix it for you.
You can. Got a pen on you?
Sure.
Take a letter, Ms. Ramsey.
Shoot.
Dear Mama, I'm sorry it has taken me so long to write. But every time I try, I realize I'm not saying the things that are in my heart. And that would be okay if I loved you any less than I do. But you are still my parents, and I am still your child. I guess I wouldn't have written if you hadn't told me about your involvement in the Save Our Children campaign. That, more than anything, made it clear that my responsibility was to tell you the truth. That your own child is homosexual. That I never needed saving from anything except the cruel and ignorant piety of people like Anita Bryant. No, Mama, I was not recruited. No seasoned homosexual ever served as my mentor. But you know what? I wish someone had. I wish someone older than me and wiser than the people in Orlando had taken me aside and said, "You're all right, kid. You're not crazy or sick or evil. And you can love and be loved."
Hi, Mouse.
Hi, guys.
Oh, don't stop.
And you can love and be loved without hating yourself for it. No one ever said that to me, Mama. I know what you must be thinking right now. You're asking yourself, what did we do wrong? Which one of us made him that way? All I can say is this. If you and Papa are responsible for the way I am, then I thank you with all my heart. It's the light, the joy of my life. Being gay has shown me the limitless possibilities of living. It has given me people whose passion and kindness and sensitivity. I've provided a constant source of strength. It's brought me into the family of man, Mama. I like it here. Please don't feel you have to answer this right away. It is enough for me to know that I no longer have to lie to the people who taught me to value the truth. Everything is fine at 28 Barbary Lane. Your loving son, Michael.
You have to wear that garbage bag. It's disgusting. It's all torn.
I told you to buy me some new ones.
Where are you going? You'll miss the Brady Bunch. Heidi. Heidi. Promise me you won't stick your gum up your nose tonight.
I'll have my usual.
I asked Marianne to pick up something nice for me in Mexico. I didn't expect it to be this nice. What about you, child? What did you bring me?
His is arriving on Friday.
Lay off.
What's all that about?
Michael doesn't like to talk about it.
I understand, dear. You're superstitious about him. It is a him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank heavens. There's so few things you can count on these days. Now, follow me, children. I want the whole family together while I clear the air.
What a waste. And I believed it, too. I believed he was wasted. That he had gone wrong somehow.
But that's okay. Well, people change.
I didn't. Not for a long time.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Michael loves you. You must have done something right.
I hope.
Marianne, there were times in Mexico when I was eaten up with jealousy.
Jealousy? Of Michael?
Well, Michael and you together. Michael and you laughing and conspiring together. Michael and you playing tricks on Arnold and Melba. Michael and you pretending. Hell, you weren't pretending. You were married. You were as married as two people can be. Do you want me to get that?
such a magical place. Sometimes I think there's a huge magnet inside that keeps me from leaving.
Do you want to leave?
I think about it. The problem is, when you're born at the end of the rainbow, there's no place to go.
Maybe there's a city you haven't seen.
So, there's lots of cities I haven't seen yet. Athens, Vienna.
No, I mean here. You know, Dee Dee, there's a surprising number of people in this town whose shoes don't match their handbags.
No, I'm all right. What time did he... No, I will. John, thank you for telling me.
Is, Michael?
It isn't Michael.
Jesus Christ, man, you said 8 o'clock.
Yeah? Well, I lied. Go home, punk.
What about my money?
There ain't gonna be no money, because there ain't gonna be no job. The client just got barbecued in the Broadway tunnel.
Shit!